Hey, good morning, or by the time you get this, probably good afternoon, Journey Physical Science students. I'm coming at you with a video today. This won't be live by the time you see it, but you'll be looking at it on YouTube. And I'm doing that because I want to demonstrate for you how to log into the weather.gov app for experiment 7.1, as we are working through that module and exploring weather. So in class yesterday, we talked about weather fronts and we talked about what affects our weather, the presence or absence of thermal energy or heat and the uneven distribution of that, along with the presence or absence of moisture. And in experiment 7.1, your job for the entire month of December is to record our weather here locally. And so, again, I wanted to show you how to do that, demonstrate that to you. Again, that is in the chart on in your student notebook, experiment 7.1. So if you want to pause me and go grab that notebook, open it up so you can see and look at what you want to be recording while you're looking at this website. While you're doing that, I'm going to share my screen here and we're going to go out to the internet and we're going to grab that information. So let me see here. We're going to go to our internet tabs here. So let me grab a new tab. You can see me up in the corner, hopefully. So I'm going to go to just, I'm going to go right up here into the search bar. You can search it on Google. Let's just do that. So I'm going to type in weather.gov into my Google search app. I think I could just put it right up in the search bar up in the upper left-hand corner as well. But let's see. Yeah, great. That's this is where I want to be. Now, if you look in your student notebook in the experiment section, the table that I'm talking about for experiment 7.1, you see a chart. In that chart, we write down the date, our high and low temperature, our high and low pressure, our precipitation, our cloud cover. Those are the types of things we're after. So what I'm going to do next, look at my cursor here. I'm going to go to the upper left-hand corner right up here, and I'm going to type in our zip code 54016 for Hudson anyway, Hudson, Wisconsin. And that's going to take me to the closest weather station to Hudson, and that weather station is Lake Elmo Airport. So what do we have here? Well, we can see our temperature, currently 34 degrees. And we'll use degrees Fahrenheit. Skies are fair, and you can figure that out by looking outside. There isn't a cloud in the sky, at least where I'm at today. And then right in the middle here, we have humidity, wind speed, barometer, dew point, visibility, wind chill, and it shows the last update was 10:47, which is about an hour ago when I'm recording this. Now, that's all good information and you can record it, but there's an easier way to do this so you don't have to write things down and erase them, because, for example, on your in your chart, it asks for the high temperature for the day and the low temperature for the day, which is great. If I scroll down here, I can see the forecasted highs and lows, like for today, high of 40, for tonight, a low of 25, and then shows me Thursday, Friday, Saturday night. But what's better is to look back retrospectively and have the data, the solid data in hand. So now, if I just go across the screen here to the middle right-hand column, just a little bit underneath my picture there, and hopefully you see me circling it with my cursor. Right in the middle of that, it says 3-day history. So if I click on 3-day history, now I've got the information for the last 3 days. And for those of you in class, we did this for November 29th and November 30th. Now, if you weren't in class, you're not going to have the complete data for November 29th. So just start with November 30th, that was Monday, and find that information. So you can find the cloud cover. Is the day started out overcast and moved to fair. clear skies, in other words. And you can see our wind speeds. That's another thing, I think. No, maybe we didn't. We didn't. No, we're not measuring that. I don't have the book in front of me at the moment. I'm at work. But we have our barometric pressure on the right-hand side. And so you can see this at the top, each column. Time, the date, the time, the wind speed, visibility, weather, our sky conditions, which is what we're measuring, cloud cover, right? So CLR is clear. Down here, overcast is overcast, fully cloudy. Scattered would be scattered clouds. Our air temperature, our dew points, we're looking for in any given day, the highs and the lows. Relative humidity, you don't need that information. Wind chill, you don't need that information. Heat index, you don't need that information. And then pressure. And we're measuring this for altimeter, inches. And so 30, give or take a couple inches is going to be what we're measuring. And then precipitation, which we haven't had any recently. So that's easy for you too. So for example, yesterday in class, we started with the information, but we didn't have the full amount of information. So let's take a look. Yesterday, our cloud cover was 0. It was clear all day long. So our early and our late cloud cover was the same, none, clear. Our temperature ranged from, let's see, about just about midnight last night, it was 18 degrees, but at 3 a.m., it was 9 degrees. So that would be our low temperature, 9 degrees. And we peaked at 36 degrees at about 4 o'clock yesterday, at about 3 o'clock yesterday, 36 degrees. So there's our high and our low temperatures. And then if we look over to the right to our barometer, we started the day at 30.1 inches. Could also say millimeters of mercury. That's the more common barometric pressure unit of measurement. And we rose slowly, 30.19, 30.22, looks like 30.24 at midnight was our highest barometric pressure. And then today, December 2nd, we're continuing to rise. So we're getting up right now, it's at 30.35. So we have some high pressure over top of us. That means that our air pressure is rising. So that's what we're going to measure there. So it could change over the course of the day. So you could put, at 1 a.m. today, 30.27 was the currently low barometric pressure, but that could drop as the day goes on. So maybe you wait on that. So what you can do then is every day or two, you come out to this, again, this 3-day almanac. So I'm going to go back now to the other screen. Again, 3-day history. That's what you want. Click on that 3-day history. You have all the information there that you need. So again, we're going to do that until you fill up that chart. That's going to be all month long. And hopefully we see some variety in our weather. So far, it's been just clear and crisp, but not terribly cold. And we'll start to see some changes there. We'll see changes in the barometric pressure and the cloud cover as storms come in. That's what we expect to see. Maybe we'll even see, if you look at the radar, we'll see some advances or some examples of the Coriolis effect like we talked about last time. So do that for me, gang. We are not done with Module 7 yet, so there's no test due next week. You're just going to be recording data, finish reading it. We're going to talk about clouds primarily next week, and we'll do some more lab work. So I look forward to seeing you on Tuesday next week. Have a great week. How do I, oh, there we go. We're going to stop sharing. I'm going to stop recording. I almost forgot what I was doing. So talk to you soon. Bye-bye.